Okay, moving on to our games. I think, Monique, you have our first game for us today.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's time for us to do a little bit of no shame the game.
Ooh, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we did No Shame. No shame!
Exactly. Okay. So I'm going to give you a scenario and you just tell me what you would do in said situation. Okay.
Okay.
So let's just say you find out after 10 years that your best friend slept with your guy before you and him got together. How do you address the situation, and to who do you address it?
I'm talking to one of y'all because you're not my friend. If you let me, because there's
clarifying questions or
there's
no.
There's a period. I mean,
Stacia has no clarifying questions.
We could ask the clarifying questions, and maybe I'll come back and I'll restate this. But let me tell you, there is a period of time in there when I say, "Oh, I met this dude, and he's so cool," where this dude means nothing to me. You gonna wait until he means at 10 years, damn near, I guess, everything, and then say, and then I find out how I find out. Who told me? What you telling me now? I'm questioning that. He telling me, or did I find out by accident? All of those are terrible situations. So no, this ain't.
Wait, no what?
No, this ain't working. My friendship with her is done.
You giving up the friendship
This
and
is a
the
boyfriend or
Man.
husband?
Right.
Boyfriend or husband?
Well, I think in the situation it was husband. Yeah.
And you've been married for 10 years.
10 years later. Mm-hmm.
And they slept together one time?
Yes.
Who's to know? You lied for 10 years.
Before they got together.
Before you.
How much time before they got together or before I got with him?
5 years before.
Okay.
And it was one time, which means
one time.
No dating or
no dating.
We're not even best friends if I don't even know that you slept with this dude. That's another thing. I'm questioning it all.
Okay. Well, we've had a round of clarifying questions. Are there any others? Stacia, I think, has made her. You're giving up the friendship. Are you giving up the husband? And who are you addressing? You're addressing the friend.
Both of them. I'm addressing both of them. Her, y'all, one of y'all, we talking. One of y'all, we talking. We yelling. We screaming. I'm hurt. I'm crying. This is. Ooh. We gonna make it back? Probably. I don't know. No. And the husband. How long we been married? What's our assets?
10 years.
Do we have any kids? Do we have any kids together? I don't know. Beyonce said, me and my baby, we gonna live a good life.
Okay. All right. Well, anybody else?
Right. So I think the thing that would be really hurtful is the fact that my husband and my best friend had a secret that they mutually agreed they would not tell me. That's what would be problematic. Not the one time that they slept together. I think I would be able to get over that. But this though, I think that's one of those things where like you probably decided whenever, you first met. It's not something that's ongoing throughout that 10 years, No. It's not something that like you think about and is coming up every moment. So to me, it's not as much a like ongoing lie as what it would feel like even when it came out.
Mm-hmm. So you are addressing your friend right off?
I would, which is the question, which one would I address first?
Who we
addressing them both.
Okay.
Together.
Oh, you pulling them together?
No. There's no together. It would be
that's inappropriate.
Two separate.
It would be two.
Since y'all lying together, let's talk about it together.
Yeah. No,
we are gathered here together in front of our family and friends.
We've all had sex.
This,
right? I mean, we might as well all be sleeping together. Like, I was so living.
Yes.
Mhm.
I mean, I feel I would dress my husband first before my best friend, but
Is the friendship over, Leanna?
no, the friendship wouldn't be over.
Um,
Not for a one-time thing 15 years ago.
It's like one lie, right? It's not really an ongoing lie.
I think
It's a
Leanna,
big
you're
lie. It's a big lie. It's a big lie. No, it's huge. It's huge. It's huge. But I wouldn't toss my husband or my best friend out the door for that.
Okay, Siobhan, come on.
Man, is it bad that I wouldn't really care that much? I mean, if you think of sleeping with somebody and then 5 years sleeping with someone one time, a meaningless one night stand. 5 years later, your best friend dates this person who you likely barely remember exists. So it may not even have been like on your radar to be like, I slept with this person, because you hardly even remember that they exist, right? I can't see myself being so hurt about that. I would just be like, oh, that's kind of funny. You guys slept together 5 years before I even laid eyes on this person.
It's kind of funny.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just talking out of my ass right now, but I just like,
I think you make good points.
in my spirit, I'm just kind of
agree.
like, I don't know that, like, I'm looking at you guys and I wouldn't be like, how dare you? Like, I wouldn't take it as like a personal affront to me at all, especially if, I mean, I talked to you and you were like, well, I just didn't think it would be worth it. I didn't want you to feel like, I knew you liked him, and like, I didn't want you to feel a certain type of way about him just because this one really stupid, insignificant, 45 minutes, 5 minutes ago. Like, I don't know. It's just like, 45 minutes. It's generous, probably. But
45 minutes.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would address it probably with my best friend, more so in like a maybe, I don't know. What is the question, and what it like? Clearly, I'm not giving up my best friend, and I'm not giving up my husband. So to me, it's sort of like, why even bother? Like, if I know all of the components, it was 5 years before we met. It was meaningless. It was a one-time thing. Am I bringing it up? I don't know.
Trust
am
it.
I happy? Am I happy with my husband?
Right.
Then, has he ever been weird around her? Have they ever like given each other the eye? Like, has there been a weird flirty thing with them? Then maybe.
So that's what I think what would start to come in question is you go back and then you start like thinking about all the interactions that they've had. And you're like, oh.
If
Remember that
were
time
the
he
case,
dropped her home? We were hanging out. He took her home.
if I could look back and say, there have been some questionable things, then maybe it would be a problem. But if not, then I don't foresee it.
The lie is the problem. The lie is the problem.
Is it a lie?
Not the sex.
Did I ask you, did you have sex with this guy
that's my
before?
favorite kind of
I mean, a lie of omission, right, fine.
Those are my favorite kind.
I don't know.
I think I would be upset initially. Of course, I do think I don't think I'd be quite as laid back as Siobhan. I do, but I don't think I'd be as pissed as Stacia. I'd fall somewhere in there.
Surprise, shocker.
Yeah. I think I'd be upset. Of course. And I'd speak to both of them like, yo, what happened? Like, why you didn't say anything? And then she'd say, it was so long ago. It was so whatever. We were drunk. I didn't want to whatever. And then it'd be like, all right, maybe there'd be a little bit of weirdness, but I would hope that we'd be able to just like get past it, through it.
Yeah.
Are you talking to her
be
about
mad at
her
whoever
sex
told
life anymore? Are you talking about that kind of stuff anymore?
I mean,
Yeah, she'd be like, and when he did it with me, let me tell you what worked.
No,
You should really try this,
like
girl.
your friend did not.
From my recollection, he liked.
That's the
Maybe
thing,
you're not
man.
doing it right. Sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, I don't.
What kind of friend is that?
The kind who lies for 15 years about sleeping with your husband.
Siobhan, the part that I was feeling though when you were talking was like, it's just so few and far between for like us to find somebody that they vibe with. So I can completely see being like, oh man, I don't want to ruin this, with this bit of information, like prematurely.
That's insignificant. That's insignificant.
Yeah.
Like if you find someone you really, really like, and it just so happens that your best friend, who didn't do it intentionally, didn't do it to hurt you, didn't know that you guys would eventually meet, slept with him 5 years ago.
Because you likely would back away from that person if you knew, right?
You'd kind of be like you feel a type
if you knew that after a first date, and then you're like, look at his picture, and then your friend was like, oh no, I slept with him. You'd be like, okay, all right, well, on to the next one.
Well, I don't know, but yeah.
I mean, I would.
Maybe that's another question.
That's a whole other story.
I'm not really trying to be with anybody that my friends have been with. Like, no, thank you. That's just me.
And I respect that.
It is.
I respect that. I do think that guys.
If it's Trevor Noah, like, sorry.
I think guys, could do it. Why? Anyway. All right. Second question.
I don't appreciate this thing that you're trying to do, this running thing, like lay claim to him episode after episode. Like, I'm not okay with this.
Me neither.
It's a good strategy, though.
Eventually, everybody will forget. Like, no, Stacia's always been talking about Trevor Noah.
And I'm going to keep saying that she was the last one on the Trevor Noah bandwagon. So,
yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm on it. I'm on it now.
So, next question. If you guys are about to get married, let's say it's about a week out of your, from your wedding day, and you find out that your fiancé has been keeping from you that he is about to do a 5-year bid in prison. What happens? Do you continue with the marriage? Is the wedding completely off? Will you stay with him and then get married when he's out? Like, what happens?
Clarifying questions.
Sure, of course.
Why is he going to jail?
A non-violent crime. Nothing violent. Maybe some kind of white collar thing.
Oh, so like they can freeze his bank accounts and get his assets.
Am I at the age that I am now?
Sure, yeah, let's make it now. Any other clarifying questions?
And how long have we been together? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm
not sure. You're about to get married. You're 5
to marry the guy.
Yeah, you're a week out. And he says, listen, I know how to tell you this, but I'm going to have to do a 5-year bid.
But 5 years really means like 80% of that, right?
I mean, 4.
Maybe he's only going to end up doing 3 or something. I don't know.
Behavior.
Okay.
Maybe, because of coronavirus, he gets let out early.
Is it one of those jails with conjugal visits?
Probably.
If it's a white collar crime, maybe.
Are his parents still alive?
Wow.
I don't even know why you're asking.
I don't know
I cannot wait to hear your answer. Please weave that into your answer when it comes time.
Yeah, I need to understand that.
His parents are alive.
Okay. All right.
And he's going to a jail in town or prison in town?
Close enough that you could drive to. Maybe 2 hours.
Okay.
I need answers. Let's go.
Siobhan?
The wedding is off. I mean, we all know how skittish I am anyway. We would have had to go over a lot of hurdles for me to get to the point of putting a ring on my finger.
Yeah.
And so the moment any kind of trust is broken, I'm like, nope, I'm done.
Siobhan is like, thank you, Lord, for this sign.
Exactly. It's exactly what would happen. You'd be like, clearly, we are not supposed to be married. Clearly. It's off.
Right.
I'm trying to think if I would like completely cut all ties. Or if would I visit him? Would I call him in jail? Maybe if I was feeling generous. Maybe if his crime had if he was tax evasion so that it was something for us. I don't know what that would be. I'm not good crime.
Does he have an offshore account?
Right, like maybe, you know, if you
I mean,
should've
is he
set up a
passing me
little-
codes and account numbers like
Right,
before he goes
like-
in?
the Cayman something.
Mhm, mhm.
But no, we not getting married.
Definitely not get married in the week. Okay.
No.
Who else? Stacia, I so want to hear about
Me too.
his parents.
Yeah. Okay. So listen, Siobhan, I agree. This wedding, here's what we can do. The wedding can still be on. And the reason that I say the wedding can be on is because likely his parents are older, right? His mom, his dad, I'm thinking specifically of the mom. Hopefully I would like the mom. You know, that could not be the case, but hopefully I do. And I just imagine that this will be heartbreaking all the way around. And when he has to tell them, I just imagine that the devastation that I feel would not even compare to what the parents would be feeling. So because I'm a ride or die, let me tell you what I'll do for you. We can have a wedding. I'm not signing no marriage certificate. So it's not legal. It's not legal. I don't want to be married to a felon, but I don't mind giving your parents and your family, and hell, I mean, well, really it's going to be his family. It's not going to be my family. Giving them like
They're not coming?
No, I mean, my family is coming, but like, I'm going to be honest with my family. I'm going to tell them what it is. And we can cry together. But I'm sure I'm going to marry him, so I love him. And but I can't sacrifice 5 years of my life for you for something that you didn't even think enough to tell me about. Like, we're not even partners, like you said that we were. So like you lied there again, you lied to me. And you know, enjoy jail. I'm not visiting you in jail either, by the way. That's not happening because you didn't do it for us. You did it for you and you're selfish. But because I'm not a selfish person, I'll go through with the wedding. We already paid for the party, y'all.
So you're going to have just a sham wedding, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All my people would know though. So ain't no.
So this is just for his parents.
Because I'm a ride or die.
Well, I don't think that's a ride or die. I don't know if that's what that is.
I disagree with you.
What that is either.
I think I'm generous then. I'm
a ride or die. Okay, maybe
feels a little bit like
a ride or die will
mockery
actually marry the man.
Marry him, go
That's what
up
a ride or
there.
die would do.
You would be sneaking a burner phone inside of you to get it to him so y'all could talk at night. Like,
I'm not talking
big packs of cigarettes into a cake.
Yes.
All right, well then I'm just generous. It's not a mock. I don't think it's a mockery. Like, his parents probably are older.
What if they're not
elderly? Okay.
Huh?
What if
they're gonna be older? They're gonna be older, Siobhan. They're gonna be
okay,
older.
but what if they are not? I'm gonna die in a year older. What if they live for another 5 years and then realize y'all are not actually married?
That's his problem because I won't be around.
So you're gonna have a party.
I'll offer it. I'll offer it to him.
He doesn't want it. That's on him.
So to spare his parents' feelings, you'll have a sham wedding, but you won't actually stick around and pretend like you
no visitation. They're gonna be like, "Why didn't Stacia come to visitation?"
Yo, crazy wife won't even show up for you.
Okay, so
Leanna.
The biggest issue is that he lied.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew what my reaction was going to be and was trying to keep himself from that by not telling me that he's done whatever it is to land himself in jail. I mean, at the point that you already know that you're going to spend 5 years in jail, do you understand how much lying has to take place at that point? Like, you've gone to court, you've been sentenced, you've gotten a lawyer.
You've been paying for a lawyer,
somebody. Exactly. Like, and we're about to get married. So at this point, I'm assuming all of our finances are joined. So like, you're hiding stuff on the side. Like, this isn't just for anybody listening that tries to do the whole, these girls are not ride or die. Like, this is a set of lies that now all of a sudden the expectation is like, oh, I'm supposed to forget all of that and still be, like, by your side. Okay. I would still be his friend.
Okay.
I would go visit. For myself personally, you know, these are critical years. So I can't just wait around. You know, maybe we could have an open relationship, but I would be willing to talk about that stuff because I don't think it would be so easy just to walk away. Like, okay, he tells me that and he's going in whenever he's going in, and then I just walk away. I'm done with the relationship. I don't think it would be over
But
that quickly.
wouldn't the time of 5 years not seem like not physically being with him help you get over that? It would
Yeah,
help.
absolutely. It would
Yeah.
move the process.
It would allow me to stew in my anger about the lies too. You know, if you're not in my face defending yourself, I can marinate on negativity.
Yeah. But no, we're not getting married. We got some things to talk about.
This is a collect call from. Do you accept this?
And another thing I want to ask you, what are those account numbers? Yeah.
Yeah. No, we would not be getting married, but it would be, I would want all the answers and all, like, it would be so hard for me to just walk away. But I can't see myself going to visit him in jail. Like, none of it. It'd be like completely walking away. Like, I'm out. I think it'd be everything I thought was a lie. So goodbye.
I mean, is this spring even real? Is this spring hot?
Right.
Like, is it hot?
Question everything at this point.
Yeah.
I would not go through with the wedding. I think that is the funniest response. I would have a fake wedding and not sign.
There's somebody who's done that.
I'm so compassionate.
For his parents. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give them like one more good feeling. Enjoy the moment.
I think it's all based on the assumption that his parents are gonna like keel over and die in 5 minutes.
Well, I won't be around when they do. So I'm just offering it. I'm offering it. He doesn't have to take it.
I mean, he probably lied to his parents and they don't probably even know he's going to jail. He's probably saying he's doing something where he's going to be gone for 4 years.
Or they absolutely know. And Stacia, they've been in on the lie the whole time. You still throwing that party for him?
Oh, well, then.
That's the question.
No. So I should have asked a clarifying question to the parents now. Because if they know, then them too.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's been this episode of No Shame.
No Shame. Oh my gosh, that was fun. That was good. I think we learned a lot about loyalty.
Continue the experience on our social media handles at the Confab Experience.